everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Claire Simmons. I'm here at Levine Children's Hospital with the President and CEO of Carolina's Healthcare System, Mr. Gene Woods.
Yes,
welcome.
ma'am. Thank you. Good to be here again.
I know, it's hard to believe it's already been about 4 months since our last interview. So today, I know I'm curious, and I'm sure everyone else watching this video wants to know what your initial impression of Carolina's healthcare system is.
Well, you know, I've been in a lot of places, a lot of communities in my career, and the one thing that stands out is this sort of sense of hospitality, both inside the organization and outside the organization. I've never felt at home so quickly at a place, I gotta tell you that. And the second thing is, there's a sense that we're all in this together. So if you think about the teammates, the physicians, the nurses, the donors, the volunteers I've met, the board of directors, you know, there's this CHS proud that runs really, really deep here. And that's been just heartwarming to see.
What are some things that make CHS stand out?
The one thing that stands out is we have this comprehensive array of services, and we can care for anybody for just about anything that they come to us in need of. You know, the other thing is this concept of we care for anybody no matter whether you can pay or whether you can't pay. And then the third thing is there is a spirit here that everybody wants to be the best at what they do.
Gene, during all the visits you've had across CHS, I'm sure you must have met some amazing people.
You know, that's been the best part of it, Claire. You know, there's some phenomenal people inside the organization and outside the organization. And every time I'm having a conversation with them, they're telling me this wonderful story about how one teammate is taking care of another teammate, or how a teammate is taking care of a patient. And so I've been trying to capture them. And what I'm calling them now is Tree of Life stories, because there's a powerful connection to that symbol. Recently, I asked our teammates to send me your Tree of Life stories, and we received phenomenal ones. They're really, really powerful. And so it's not too late yet. If you want to send some more in, we're going to be posting them on People Connect here in the coming weeks. But you know, I have one of my own Tree of Life stories. It's probably the most memorable that I've had since I've been here. So I was rounding at Behavioral Health Charlotte, and so they made me these phenomenal cards. But they also gave me what's called, and I've never heard of it before, this jar of positivity. And what they said is, Mr. Woods, whenever you're having a challenging day or bad day, open up the jar and pull out a saying, and there'll be something up there to lift your spirits. And here I'm thinking, these are patients that are dealing with some pretty challenging things themselves, and they're worried about how I'm feeling. So I have this on my desk right in front of me, and it's just a reminder of the great people that we're really privileged to serve in this organization. So I probably could be here for the next hour or two telling stories just like that, but the video would get pretty long. So I asked the team to put together some of the clips of some of the stories that I have heard, and so how about we roll the tape?
Let's do it.
Technology of the pacemakers improved, so we implanted a dual sensor, and this allowed us to pace her all the way up to 180 beats a minute. She started out running and then gradually wanted to do a 6K and a 10K and a half marathon.
I've completed 10 marathons and my first Ironman with a 1.2 mile swim, 102-mile bike, and finishing with the marathon. Dr. Calavita and Sanger Heart Vascular have been integral to allow me a quality life that I love.
When I was 38 years old, both my parents passed away with cancer, and Hospice of Union County had served my family well during that time. And I just remember looking at them thinking, I want to make a difference. But my biggest challenge in life has been that my daughter died in a house fire when she was 19 months old. And since I had become a nurse, I got a wound care degree as well. And 1 year after becoming a nurse, I was sitting in Malawi, Africa, taking care of children that had been burnt in the fires. It's been a journey, but it's one I would not change.